What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the G.I. Joe Real American Hero Heavy Machine Gunner Roadblock action figure. This is not the 25th anniversary. It's a little bit different. This is from the cartoon series. I'm not sure which wave this we consider it, but it does say still celebrating 25 years with the Ultimate Action Team. But this is not, I guess, not officially. I believe this came out in 2008. It still came out in 2007, but this is the more cartoon version. So there you go. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. It comes on this nice card here. I believe the 25th anniversaries came with the foil around the edges of the card. So that would be the difference between this card and the other. And obviously the figure is much different. So with that being said, he does come with some different accessories. Nice display window right here. Does look pretty nice as I adjust my lighting here. Does look pretty good, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get him out of packaging and take a closer look at Roadblock. Okay, and we're back with Roadblock out of packaging, and he does look really nice. I'm so used to when I was a kid, and these guys are only really able to. They wouldn't be able to get into a pose like this back in the day. I mean, basically you had to just hold the gun straight, and arms wouldn't bend that way. And I think the one thing that I noticed immediately is kind of got a little bit of a peanut head. Maybe his head is just a little bit too small for his body. But other than that, I mean, I guess I could forgive him for that. The head does look really kind of small. But other than that, I still think he's a really nice figure. He does come with a tripod here for his machine gun. So if you want to get him to like a kind of like a crouching or laying down pose, you could do that. And it just, his tripod just pops right in. Here, I'll just take this out. This tripod just pegs right in, like so. And you can have him posed like that way or any way you want. Pretty cool. And he also does come with the bullets, which go into the side of the machine gun here. This little slot, like so. And you want to have bullets facing out first, and they just fit into that slot like that. It looks very nice. And if you wanted to, you could probably have him posed with somebody else, kind of, because that's how they actually do it. Usually a heavy machine gunner isn't by himself, kind of like a spotter and a scout and or spotter and a sniper. They kind of have somebody with them. Usually with a heavy machine gunner, they're holding the bullets up and level so they feed in properly and don't jam. But, I mean, we're talking G.I. Joe here, so I guess he doesn't really need any help. But as far as, and I wanted to add this in, he also does come with a nice display base. It says Roadblock on it. It says G.I. Joe. Oh, and it is embossed, by the way, the G.I. Joe. Sorry, focusing problems today. So it does look good. Back up a little bit here. It does look very nice. I also wanted to add this in also. I'm not going to read all this because usually, and I know some other reviewers like to do that, but if you want to read it, by all means, you can pause it and go ahead. I'm pretty sure I got everything in here. So go ahead and read it if you'd like to do so. Sorry. Get that out of the way. As far as articulation goes, he's pretty well articulated from obviously the originals. I mean, this figure is from 2007, so it's much newer than the old G.I. Joes were. So his head does move side to side on a ball peg, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't really look, it looks, yeah, I guess you're getting a little bit of a jiggle up and down, but mostly side to side, and can do a full 360. His arms are a little stiff, but they do have a nice range of motion. They go all the way up like so, and go down, can do a full 360. He doesn't have a bicep swivel, he's got this bend at the elbow and the elbow swivel. So, single bend at the elbow. He also has a wrist rotation, on both sides, and it's just pegged in just to rotate. I guess he does have so he does have like some sort of diaphragm joint. It doesn't have an ab crunch though, so it's just kind of like a diaphragm joint. It is a upper, yeah, it is a diaphragm joint because he's twisting in from the upper portion. No, let me see, no waist swivel. He's got T-jointed hips which go out, forward, and back nicely. He's got a single bend at the knee, and he does have ankle articulation going side to side in a swivel. No hinge at the foot. Actually, oh no, there is a hinge at the foot. Mine's just really frozen. Don't want to mess with it because it'll snap, so I'll just show you that. So he does have a hinge and a swivel at the foot. So pretty decent for such a small figure. It's pretty decent. The accessories he comes with, a nice machine gun with his obviously the chain fed bullets, and nice display base which he does stand on nicely. I'll show you real quick. And it's nice to have a Roadblock part of my collection here, if I can get his other foot pegged. But it does peg in nicely. He does have 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet, so he does peg in nicely. There you go. And he does hold his gun very nicely as well. Really like this is really what I remember. I pretty much remember from the cartoon version, him wearing this kind of green vest. I think I would prefer the 25th anniversary maybe over this guy. This guy also is, he's not too expensive. You could probably pick him up for around $8 to $10. I believe it's, I got this guy on eBay for about $9 shipped, free shipping. So it's pretty nice, and you can get him to like kicking poses, stuff like that, and really kind of, I mean, not that he would be doing martial arts kicks, but there you go. You can do that, and yeah, he's pretty well articulated. I don't have a problem with it. I know the newer G.I. Joes are much better articulated than these older guys, but still, I don't really have much of a problem. He holds his gun nicely. He's got this other hand that's kind of shaped that way so he can hold the stock of his gun in that hand, and you can take this pod off if you want. He does also have a trigger finger, which I don't believe it's separately molded. Hold on, I'm bumping the camera all over the place. I don't believe it's separately, yeah, as you can see there, it's not separated. So his trigger finger, you kind of have to maybe finagle it in. Let me just try and get it in here for you. Whee, come on. Yeah, it doesn't really want to fit in that hole, but he does hold it nicely. And you can get him to hold the stock of the gun as well. So, yeah, pretty nice figure. Stay tuned for more G.I. Joe reviews. I don't know. I like this figure. I think he's pretty well done. Yeah, I'm definitely going to recommend this figure. It's pretty nice. And if you don't have a Roadblock, maybe I might go with the 25th anniversary over this one. But this is really reminiscent of the show from the 80s. And so yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review of the 2007 G.I. Joe Real American Hero Heavy Machine Gunner Roadblock review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the flip side.